Okay friends, it's time to get started on replacing our master window switch. That's this area right here. Now it's going to be mounted to the bottom of this plastic panel. So to access it, we need to go ahead and remove this. We can do that using a couple of simple tools. We're going to go ahead and use a small pocket screwdriver and a plastic trim tool. Now the small pocket screwdriver, we essentially just want to go ahead and break the seal right along here. Once we start having this lifted up a little bit, we can make our way under with the trim tool so we're not going to mar anything up along the way. Typically I take the screwdriver, I'll come right in through here as well. You can tell it's starting to pop up. Looking underneath this area, you can see that I have one push clip here. And then as I continue making my way, we're going to see a couple more. There's one in the center as well, and up along the top area. Now it's time to go ahead and start disconnecting the switch. Looking at it, you can see that there's an orange tab, and if you read it, it says open. You're going to have to go ahead and squeeze this together, and you can pop it right off of there. Every time you disconnect an electrical connector, you need to make sure you take a look. If you see any funny colors, it's corrosion and it would need to be dealt with. Now we can start taking a look at this. Looking along the side of it, you can see that there's 3 little tabs. The other side, the same. Now with that said, we're going to continue with our small screwdriver and we're going to carefully get in between and separate them. I'm coming in between the switch and the plastic assembly, and I'm trying to apply a little bit of pressure on the switch to try to keep it out of its locked-in point. As I'm making my way down, it's going to start releasing, and then I can make my way over to the other side. There it is, friends. Now we can compare our brand new switch to the original, essentially just making sure they look the exact same. Let's take that brand new switch and we're going to put it into our plastic trim piece from the back side. As we start putting it in, we want to make sure that the switch latches in along both sides. Listen for a click. Now I'm just going to take it like this and I'm going to try to apply pressure to the switches and the panel itself just to make sure it doesn't fall out the backside. You want to make sure it's completely locked in so you don't have it all together and it falls apart when you try to put down your windows. Assuming that's good, let's go ahead and grab onto our wiring. We're going to reconnect it. Just slide that right into position and listen for a click. Give it a tug, make sure it's secure. Next, we're going to go ahead and start lining up our push clips. You want to make sure they line up with their corresponding holes. There you are. Now once you have it lined up, go ahead and press it in, being very careful not to damage the plastic. Just make sure it's completely situated. Okay, now it's fully installed. The last thing you want to do is put the key in the on position and test all of the windows to make sure they function properly. Thanks for watching.